What is your craziest relationship story?
When I was 17, I had a girlfriend who moved in with me and my parents, and when she started doing some sketchy shit, we kicked her out, told her to go back with her parents. She ended up leaving a whole bunch of voodoo and like bird box stuff outside my room, like bones and like in a box, like witchcraft. Yeah, like try to hex me. Legit, I found it out my window, freaked the hell out. I was like, what is this? It was probably maybe a couple months. I would say at least two before she moved in that we started messing with like Ouija boards. But Ouija boards when you're a teenager, it's just it's like whatever. Poon is not that important.
My ex right now is in prison for killing the dude she cheated on me with. I broke up with this fucking bitch because she was addicted to heroin.
Right.
I couldn't deal with it. I tried to get her off it,
Years old.
and I put her on methadone clinics. She couldn't do it. So I left California and moved to Florida. The minute I moved to Florida, like 3 months later, one of my friends said, "Hey, the dude that she was cheating on you with, she stabbed him in the stomach 13 times because she thought she stole her heroin, and she's still in prison for manslaughter. Dude, she ran me over with the car. She put me in the hospital. I got a dislocated shoulder. I was a bitch, so it's whatever. If you see red flags, bye. Fucking bye, dude. Bye. It ain't worth it.
How did you meet this individual?
At a rave. Every now and then, I get a call, like on my phone, like, you have a correctional call from correctional facility. I'm like, nope, not doing that because she knows my phone number. Dude, it is what it is, dude.
Okay, so I had this one ex on Kick. It was like years ago. And I was like, I don't know, preteen. He was like 16. And he cheated on me with his sister. So yeah, I found out from my friend.
Did he admit it?
Yeah.
He cheated on me because he said that he didn't want to give me a foot rub, which he offered, by the way. He cheated on me with a girl who was under 18. Mind you, he's 20. She was like maybe a good 15. She looked younger. She looked like she was 13. But I don't know. Even his sister said it was weird. And I don't even want to talk about his sister. They were a little too close for siblings, but she's adopted. So it's like, He shat in my bed. Like, accidentally. I had to get a completely new bed because I was not doing that, bro. I remember his sister told me that he told her that whenever I was mad, he would sit there beside me in the bed and watch porn. He cheated 4 times. Got caught, all 4 of them.
So my first 2 people that I dated, my first 2 girlfriends, we all lived in the same kind of small town. After I broke up, they got real close and actually ended up both turning lesbian and dating each other before both breaking up and becoming straight again. And one of them started dating my best friend, who turned her lesbian once again. Since then, I have turned 4 other girls to the other side, as you might say.
I had an ex-fiance. We were together for about 2 years. I got engaged to her after the fact, mind you, me being a dumbass. I found out later on she cheated on me the day before, the day after my birthday, and 18 other times throughout our relationship. Then, literally this last weekend, while I was at a party with my homies, I met a chick there who told me she knew her, told me more crazy shit that happened throughout our time together, like it all lined up. And then on top of that, she took the ring off, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, and I quote, "I think I've experienced enough people yet." And get this, I found out from her old best friend that she straight up, a week after ending shit with me, a week after, she ended up already sleeping with other people, which is crazy.
The craziest shit that's ever happened is just like them fucking another guy, like me getting cheated on.
I was groomed into dating a 42 when I was 13.
A 42-year-old?
Dude, yes. He added me on Snap, asked me how old I was. I told him I was 13. He told me I was the ripe age, best for making kids. I was like, why do you say that? He was like, you just have the perfect shape and just childbearing hips. I was like, oh, why thank you. Because I was 13, I didn't know how to take that shit. And then he talked to me for about like a week and then asked me to be his boyfriend. I was like, I mean, sure, I have nothing better to do. And then he tried to get me to send him nudes. for a week straight. And then he showed me his kids' pictures where his kids went to school, how his kids liked how their food cooked. Basically just things that he wanted me to do for his kids. And then he said he would fly me out to New York City if it took that much. And then after I told him no, like I think it was the 10th time, he was like, well, why would you lead me on? Like, I didn't mean to. And he keeps texting me to this day.
Still texting you, and you have not blocked him.
He makes accounts. I'm 16.
Girl, did you say 16?
16.
Oh my goodness.
Don't give them what they want.
Sorry.
And just don't add random people on Snap. That's about it.
My ex, we were together for a while, and she ended up cheating on me, but, I was a fool. So I was like, oh, I forgive you. Long ways down the line, things ended up getting weird, and she started distancing. She broke up with me and got with this guy, her co-worker. And long down the line, I still love her, or still loved her. And so this one day, she texted me. She did some shit and got fucking like everything taken. She was in deep shit. She said she needed me, right? That she was in a bad mood and all this. I told her I'd be there for her. I got on a bike and I pedaled my way 50 miles just to see her. We hung out for 6 hours and then I went home. A few days later, she texted me saying that she doesn't want to speak to me or ever or to hear from me again. So realizing that I actually, the entire time I was with her, I never had any self-respect for myself to actually end things when it should have been ended at the beginning. Listen to your friends. They told me to end things way sooner, and honestly, I didn't, and I'm kind of happy I didn't. But at the same time, I wish I did, because I'd be a different person. But at the same time, if I did listen to them, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Well, I don't want to speak bad on any of my exes, but there was this one story, and I don't know if it counts for your video, so I'm sorry if it sucks. But there was this one instance that still haunts me to this day. I was chatting on Discord when I was I think I was 19 or 18. I don't know. It was a really long time ago. And there was this person that said that it was this really, really talented furry artist. And she was talking about how her boyfriend was hitting her and shit. And I was like, oh my God, why are you with him? And she's like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of him. And me and her were talking off and on for about a month. And then she drew me a persona and stuff, and was talking about how she was going to break up with him and get with me. And then a day later, she completely, her account was deleted, everything was gone, and I've never heard from her since, and it still haunts me to this day. I have no idea who she was either, because, it was so weird. And she was, super flirty the entire time, the first few months that I met her, but I was only met her for, 1 month.
During one of our moments, we'll call it, told me that she wanted to pin me down and rape me. So, yeah, I got out of that pretty fast and then got with her best friend, and that went on for a couple months. Yeah, have a good day.
Not even a month ago, I had my ex cheat on me with another one of my exes for 3 months behind my back, and neither of them told me until the very end, and they were getting freaky as shit behind my back. Only 2 guys I've ever dated. The other guy I was with for a year and a half, and then the guy after that I was with for 7-ish months, and then he cheated on me with the guy beforehand, bro. I mean, it happened. I'd rather it happen earlier than later. He was a cheater from the beginning then. Bro, I don't even know if I was completely surprised. I was a little worried beforehand because he was already pretty sexually open, which was an issue. I never really discussed with him. I never got to. But when we initially broke up, the argument stemmed from mixing up Half-Life and Gmod. And then it went from there. The dude had anger issues, I'm pretty sure.
When you say he's sexually open, what do you mean by that?
Borderline thirst traps on TikTok. That's why I wasn't very surprised. I didn't know when I got with him. It was 2 months until I saw his TikTok.
This was 2 relationships ago. So I was a freshman in college, right? And I wasn't exactly the greatest guy either, right? I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was cheating on her. But this girl that I was seeing, we were friends and stuff. I never fucked or anything, but we hung out, you know what I'm saying? So she just calls me one day, and there's just 2 dudes with her just fucking her. just fucking her in her dorm. And this is like, I just get a FaceTime call. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? And that, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. She wasn't even like an ex, really. Man, I don't know who's worse in this situation, to be honest with you. Watch your daughter, man. That's all I gotta say. Keep your eye on your daughter, bro.
Craziest ex story is my ex actually killed herself. She got caught cheating, and my friends added her to a group chat. And turns out next week she killed herself. I got told from my friend.
What happened in the group chat?
Just them yelling at her, saying that I deserve better, and her telling them that she doesn't care about me. And at the same time, she's trying to play innocent. I feel better now, but at first I was like broken.
I dated this guy when I lived in Kansas, and he still lived with his parents, and we lived with them for a little bit because I moved out of where I was at. He got really upset when I said that I wanted to go and see my parents for Christmas, and his way of trying to keep me from going was to get really, really drunk, and then he went to a Walmart and he tried to steal a skid loader. He literally couldn't even go anywhere, but he didn't drive, but he just saw this skid loader out in this Walmart parking lot at like 3 a.m. He found a screwdriver outside and tried to steal this skid loader with this screwdriver. And, obviously he gets arrested, and then he expects me to help not only bail him out, but to then stay with him and his family all throughout the entire holidays. And then when I didn't do that, he got out of jail, and one of the first things that he says was like, you better be here for New Year's, otherwise we're breaking up. And I was like, thank God. So he essentially was using it as a threat, and I took his opportunity.